Defying the polls, the pundits, and the super PACs, Ohio Governor John Kasich is now the Republican establishment's last man standing.
Thank you all very much, and God bless you.
So in today's WSJ campaign Q&A, how did Kasich manage to stay in the race? And even though he can't mathematically win enough delegates in the primaries to become the nominee, does he have a shot at winning a contested convention? On July 21, 2015, Kasich became the 16th out of 17 Republican hopefuls to announce his candidacy, entering the crowded field later than every other GOP candidate except for Jim Gilmore. He raised a modest average of $3.8 million per quarter, and he polled just high enough to stand on the end of 11 main debate stages, always participating but rarely the target of attacks. While his rivals invested in early races across the country, Kasich zeroed in on New Hampshire, and his second-place win there paid off, helping him double his poll numbers nationwide. Kasich's success was Chris Christie's demise, leading the New Jersey governor to drop out. As the race moved south and Jeb Bush exited after a loss in South Carolina, Kasich bet on friendly Eastern Seaboard and Midwestern contests, picking up delegates in states like Massachusetts and Michigan. Then, on March 15th, Kasich celebrated his first state win and took all 66 delegates on his home turf in Ohio, the very day that Rubio fell to Donald Trump in his home state of Florida and suspended his campaign. Now that Kasich is the establishment's last man standing, he's pinning his hopes on a contested convention in Cleveland, which would take place if neither Trump nor Senator Ted Cruz can reach a majority 1,237 delegates in the remaining primaries.
Let me just tell you something. Neither of those guys can win a general election.
To make the case for being on the ballot at the convention, Kasich will have to gain even more steam in the 21 Republican contests remaining. And depending on what the party's Rules Committee decides in July, he may have to win more state races too. Being a moderate governor in the Midwest, Kasich could fare well in open primaries like Wisconsin and Indiana. And his ability to appeal to moderates, urban voters, and women may help him in the delegate-rich contests of the Northeast.
Now we're getting to my home court advantage. We're going to be in places like New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania.
Kasich argues that he has the best chance of beating Hillary Clinton in the general election, and that voters and the Republican establishment shouldn't count him out just yet.